Hey everyone, Slambo here. Time to do the drawing for my first contest that I'm hosting here on the vinyl community. I asked you a couple of weeks ago to create a video where you're either doing an April Fool's prank or you're telling some jokes on April Fool's Day. And there was one way to get a bonus entry, and that was before March 28th to upload a video showing at least one record or CD or recording out of your collection with at least one funny song on it and then talking about it. Let's go through the prizes first because I got a bunch of those to look at. I mentioned that it would be a duplicate out of my collection, and I went through this morning. I went through all of my current collection and found the duplicates that were of good quality that I would be happy to receive. And we're going to start off with the CDs. I've got three of those. I've got Victor Borge. This one is Victor Borge Comedy in Music, an onstage performance recording. So this is classical music comedy. And I've got some more modern comedy. I've got Weird Al Yankovic, Running with Scissors. This one has The Saga Begins, which is one of his Star Wars parody songs. Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. We've got Polka Power. There's always a polka song on every one of his albums, and that's that one. The Truck Driving Song. It's all about the Pentiums. And one of the longest songs that he's put on a record, Albuquerque. And the last of the CDs that I'm going to show today as a potential prize is this one, Bix Beiderbecke, The Indispensable. This is a straight ahead jazz. This is early jazz recordings, 1924 to 1930. It's 2 CDs. So this counts as one prize. Oops, it's this way. There it is. There's the second CD. There's one that I have a duplicate of. I'm happy to pass it along to someone else. So those are the CDs that you could choose from. I also have a stack of records you can choose from, because of course I do. Oh, running over something down there. All right. So let's see. From the records that you have to select from, we have various artists. We've got The Laughing Stock of the BBC. I actually have two different versions of this one. There's this one with this cover on it, and then I have another one with a different type of back cover. So some of the acts on here, we've got the Goons, we've got Not the 9 O'Clock News, there's a couple of Monty Python bits, there's Round the Horn, there's Yes Minister, there's the Two Ronnies, really funny stuff on there. Then, this is one that right now I have 4 copies of. Alan Sherman, My Son the Celebrity. This one has Alan Yetta, The Mexican Hat Dance, Harvey and Sheila, Won't You Come Home, Disraeli, When I Was a Lad, and Shticks of One and Half a Dozen of the Other, among other songs on here. Good old-fashioned Borscht Belt humor. We've got also The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, one of his first, I think it was his first actual record. This one has the track on it, Abe Lincoln on Madison Avenue. This is the one that was featured in the TV show The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. We've also got another person, or another artist that I've shown recently, An Evening Wasted with Tom Lehrer. This record has The Elements on it, which was featured prominently in another recent video. It also has Oedipus Rex, Bright College Days, It Makes a Fellow Proud to Be a Soldier, and The Masochism Tango, and a couple of other songs on here. This is a live recording from 1959. It's another one that's a duplicate in my collection. Happy to have that move on to someone else to appreciate. Next, we've got Hudson and Landry, Losing Their Heads. This is sketch comedy of Bob Hudson and Rod Landry. We've got The Obscene Phone Bust. We've got Ajax Airlines, Ajax Travel Bureau, Bruiser LaRue, Friar Shuck, Frederickism, and a couple of others on here. Recorded live at Pomona National Golf Club in Walnut, California. And it does not say a year on here. Let's see, I don't see a year on it, but it's another one that's a good one for starting out a comedy collection. This one I know I've shown before as well. Von Meter, The First Family. This is a concept album that was really the first successful presidential satire record. Is one of the best-selling records of 1963. and 63 was when this was released. Let's see. So we've got features all these. Whoops, bang the microphone there. There's photos of the people in that are that play on the record. We've got Earl Dowd, we've got Bob Booker, George Foster, Bob McFadden, Von Meter, Earl Dowd, and Naomi Brossart, Chuck McCann, and Jim Lehner. If you don't have this one in your comedy collection, you definitely should. Then we've also got Jose Jimenez, live at the Hungry Eye, or the Jungry Eye. This is Bill Dana's character, Jose Jimenez. We've got the nightclub act and the astronaut in his character as Jose Jimenez. And then on side 2, it's Bill Dana as himself, presenting Bill Dana and any questions, where he takes questions from the audience. Let's see, and then we've got Inside Shelley Berman. This is another one of the stand-up records. This one does not have a track list on the back. This is a recording of him doing his performance in front of a live audience. Does it say on the back where it was? It does not very obviously. Liner notes by Mort Saul, so you get to read some of his opinions. Let's see, 2 more that I'm going to show that are possible to select from. We've got the Watergate Comedy Hour. This is another presidential satire, this one of Richard Nixon specifically. This one was released in 1973, so this is well past the first family records. We've got Special Investigator, we've got The Break-In, we've got The Meeting, we've got The Dick Cavett Show. Let's see, does it say who's on here? Jack Burns and Avery Schreiber and Ann Elder wrote it, featuring the Watergate 7, Jack Burns, Ann Elder, Fannie Flagg, Bob Ridgely, Jack Riley, Avery Schreiber, and Frank Welker. Frank Welker is one of those names that if you watched cartoons into the 70s and 80s, he did a lot of the cartoon voices of the new cartoons in there, and he put out a couple of records of his own too. And the last one that I'm going to include as a possible prize is one that I actually found recently, W.C. Fields and Mae West. I bought the one at the antique store and brought it home. I actually did have another copy of it, so that's what's going up as a potential prize, W.C. Fields and Mae West. Side 1 is W.C. Fields. There's a couple of skits that he does, and side 2 is Mae West singing. So we've got The Temperance Lecture and The Day I Drank a Glass of Water by W.C. Fields, and Mae West sings 8 songs, closing with her signature, Come Up and See Me Sometime. So those are the potential prizes. The winner will get to choose one from any of those. Now I'd like to read off all of the people who actually got in contact with me and told me that they made an entry, and I went and saw it, and yes, you made an entry. So we have Happy Hippie the Vinyl Guy, and only that. So I've got all the names here in a bowl. Shake it up here. Shake it up really good. Make sure there's no... I'm not going to look while I draw. And the winner of my first contest is Happy Hippie the Vinyl Guy. Congratulations. Thank you everyone for submitting your entries into my first contest. Hopefully we'll get a better turnout next time, so it's slightly more difficult odds, but you know, this was fun, and I had fun making my entry as well. So that's the results of the first contest. Congratulations, Happy Hippie. It's been fun watching your entry. It's fun watching the rest of your videos. I look forward to seeing more, and I look forward to more entries on the next contest. Now that's what I've got today. See you next time.